This episode of Another Great Day is brought to you by The Game Genie, old school video game hacks.
Wait. What? The Game Genie?
Yeah, did you have a Game Genie for your Nintendo Entertainment System?
I have news.
Uh-oh. Beep, 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 beep. Breaking news.
It's from 30 years ago.
Breaking news from 30 years ago with Chris Taylor.
This is a story. When I was 8, my dad owned a video store with video games.
Wow.
So we had multiple Game Genies.
Wow.
I think we had one for all the systems that it was built for.
Yeah, I think there was a Sega one.
Yeah.
Maybe a Game Boy Genie.
I also had access to all of the video games.
Oh my gosh.
And after school, I would go up to the video store and work the desk.
Oh my gosh.
While no one would come to rent videos at 4 o'clock. And I would play games until someone showed up.
Wow. That's like every kid's dream.
Yeah, it's like 2 years of my life. It was like 8, 9, 10-ish, somewhere in there.
Like the dream of getting accidentally closed into the toy store at night.
I'm about to make you more dream. So my dad has a twin brother.
Oh, that's right.
And my dad's twin brother wanted to open up a pizza place. They combined forces into the same building, and there was a buffet of pizza in the back.
I want to go there.
A video game store and video in the front.
So
I would go make a calzone, make my own pizza from scratch in the back as a kid, and put it through the large oven thing, go up front, play games. I didn't eat pizza for like 10 years after that. I had so much pizza.
I love that, and I want that so bad. Oh my gosh. Well, all right.
We didn't even get to the day, did we?
It's Monday, July 3rd, 2023. I hope you guys enjoyed all that story time. Hello, everybody. We're your hosts, Aaron and Chris.
We are here.
We are, and we'd like to welcome you back to Another Great Day, the podcast designed to encourage interaction, creativity, and conversation, which is what we just did right here. Have you ever wondered what you should talk about with your kids while you're driving around? Have you ever wanted to ask your parents a silly question? Have you ever had to keep a man-eating armadillo from treating your cat like a snack? Well, then you've come to the right place. Welcome to Another Great Day, the most wheels-off episode we've had in a long time. Well, today's segment is brand new. It's called It's Alive. And in this segment, we're going to create a creature by choosing a head, arms, hands, legs, and feet with any 5 random things. And you can do the same in your car. Hello, gentlemen. Oh, no. Who left the door open? It is I, Dr. Fishenheimer, from your Spotify for Podcasters ad. I found you at last.
Hello there, sir.
Hello, I'm Dr. Fishenheimer, and you are?
Hey, y'all have any milk here?
No, Igor, please. And let me do the talking and quit asking for milk.
Just a Lucky Charms.
There's other things to drink. I'm sure they've got fruity dino bites back in the back. Go. Off you go. All right. Yes, Dr. Fishenheimer, how can we help you? Well, I am in need of a creature whose sole purpose is to prepare a weekly potluck meal for my wife's quilting class. You're married, Dr. Fishenheimer? I am 35 years. We're celebrating in Aruba next week, actually. Oh, that sounds lovely. Wow, Chris, that's great. Well, I think we can help him out. What do you think?
Yeah, let's see if we can create a creature.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. I will go sit out here and do my Sudoku. Let me know when you're ready. Okay, all right. So, Chris, let's go back and forth and make this fun. Let's determine what we'd make this creature out of for our new friend, Dr. Fishenheimer.
Okay.
You ready? All right, let's take turns. Here we go. Head. All right, head. I'm thinking.
Wait. It's potluck for quilting. Okay.
Yeah, so we need to create something that can help. How about a basket for a head?
A basket for a head.
A basket head. They can put any quilting supplies in the creature's head if necessary.
And there's probably like 4 people quilting.
How about the arms?
The arms are gonna be large bundles of yarn.
Oh, that's great.
Like multiple sets. Like, you know how snowmen are built on like 3 balls stacked?
Yeah.
This is like 10 lumps of yarn.
So he looks buff too.
Yeah,
that's
really.
great.
The
So
arms are bigger. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
great. So he's like a
And it's
beefcake.
Crazy colors.
Love it. Okay. For hands, I'm thinking he should probably have knitting needles for hands.
Oh, okay.
Just in case, because I know they don't use a lot of yarn in quilting, but maybe the occasional needle would be helpful.
Oh, well, we forgot about the potluck.
Yeah. We got
the legs.
serve food.
The legs are gonna be refrigerators.
Ooh, that's very practical.
Each leg is a tall, slim. It's actually cylindrical, and we have special made buckets for the refrigerator to hold potato salad for your potluck.
Absolutely.
Macaroni salad.
Tater tots.
You can only have cold salads at
Spaghetti.
Quilting-Class.
And I think for feet, I think the feet should also be practical for the potluck. Let's make those air fryers.
You open them up and fry some tots in those.
Yeah, throw some wings in there, Because, Betsy, she always forgets to bring something. So we got to have something, throw some bagel bites in there.
Let's see if Dr. Watson
All right.
likes it.
Dr. Fishenheimer, we're ready. Thank you, boys. Oh, I see these schematics you've drawn up. This
basket
is
head,
excellent.
yarn arms, needle hands,
Oh, yes, I love
refrigerator
this.
legs, and
Oh.
air fryer feet. What do you think?
This is tremendous. Tremendous, boys. I have to say, if I could get rid of Igor and hire you, I would do it in a heartbeat.
What?
Nothing, Igor. I was just saying how great you are at being alive.
I have
All
your
right.
bag of extra Sudoku.
No, off to the car. Let's go. And I'll remote start the minivan. Go hop in and buckle yourself up. All right. Thank you, boys. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, Igor. Bye, Dr. Fishenheimer.
See y'all later.
All right. That was fun, Chris.
And that'll bring us to This Week in History.
All right. That's right, folks. This week in history. Get ready to learn some new things or hear some things you already knew. Chris, pull that lever over there and let's fire up the history mobile. Monday, June 26, 1906, the first Grand Prix car race is held. The competition was held on a circuit around Le Mans, France, and organized by Automobile Club de France, ACF.
I wonder what the word Prix means. PRX. Prix. Grand Prix.
Oh, you could find out when you're in France and report back.
I should ask the people who speak the French.
do it.
Tuesday, June 27th, 1972. Nolan Bushnell and Ted Dabney had found Atari Incorporated. The pioneering video game and home computer company produced arcade classics like two-dimensional tennis simulator Pong. Especially in the 1970s and 80s, its products had a large impact on the electronic entertainment industry.
So cool. Wednesday, June 28, 1846, the saxophone is patented. That's right.
The saxophone?
Oh, the saxophone. That's horrible. So off. So off.
Careless Whisper.
George Michael, yep.
Got it.
Belgian musician Adolphe Sax, that's fun, it's named after him, developed the woodwind instrument typically made of brass, which in recent decades has heavily influenced the sound of the jazz, military band, rock, and pop music genres.
So phone means sound. So saxophone is like, hey, that's Fred's sound.
Yeah.
Fred sound.
Yeah, if you made one, you could call it the Taylor phone.
That's the Taylor sound.
Telephone.
Thursday, June 29th, 2007.
Recent.
Oh, this is right before most of you were born.
True.
Kids.
True.
Small people. 2007, Apple releases the first iPhone.
Dun, dun, dun.
So the original iPhone was 14. Oh, wait, math. 16 years ago?
Yep. 16 years ago.
16.
So
Now it seems like a long time.
go to the store and you see a 16-year-old, that iPhone is as old as that boy or girl. Isn't that crazy?
The iPhone revolutionized the smartphone industry and for a while made Apple one of the most valuable companies in the world.
It changed everything. Friday, June 30th, 1936, the novel Gone with the Wind is published. Margaret Mitchell's story set in the American South during the American Civil War became one of the United States' biggest bestsellers And the 1939 movie version starring Vivian Leigh and Clark Gable was similarly successful.
Are you telling me that we've been making movies from books since the 1930s?
No, Harry Potter was the first one. Other than that, they made them all up.
And that will do it for this week in history.
Thanks, Chris. Today's question of the day is, what is your favorite fruit? We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to
Banana.
another great... Bye. And that'll do it for this discussion question. All right, well, we all know Chris's answer. I'm going to go with strawberry.
Oh!
Yeah.
Well, often banana and strawberry pair together.
I was just going to say, kind of like this podcast, we
Tart.
bring things together.
Tart and functional.
Boy.
Wait.
And I like a good, almost going bad strawberry.
Super sweet.
Oh, just the darkest red possible. I love it. So,
I
bananas?
I think bananas are the best. My favorite, and I assert their bestness for this reason. It's a large amount of calories in food.
Okay.
Take it with you. It's good. God, nature, mate, whatever, those kind of things.
Yep.
It's also got its own wrapper and shell. Like you can't really, like it's self-contained.
It is.
Strawberries got to put in a thing.
Yeah, you're right. That's interesting. And also it has a ton of potassium. So if you're ever feeling bloated or
Potassium's
anything,
good for you.
it helps with that salt that you might have in your system,
But
getting it out of there.
all the fruits are good for you.
I agree. I love fruit. And speaking of fruit, let's take a quick break and check in with our dad joke correspondent on location who doesn't like fruit at all. Take it away, Wes.
Hey there, Aaron. Hey, Chris. Hey, boys. What did Tennessee?
What?
What did Tennessee?
What? Something. He saw something.
The same thing that Arkansas.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Have another great day.
That joke sure was some kind of statement.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to another great day, the podcast designed to encourage interaction, creativity, and conversation.
This week's word of wisdom comes to us from the following verses. Proverbs chapter 23. The verses are 12 through 16.
Great. The NLT version says, commit yourself to instruction. Listen carefully to words of knowledge. Don't fail to discipline your children. The rod of punishment won't kill them. Physical discipline may well save them from death. My child, if your heart is wise, my own heart will rejoice. Everything in me will celebrate when you speak what is right.
The Amplified version of the Bible says, apply your heart to discipline and your ears to the word of knowledge. Do not withhold discipline from the child. If you swat him with a reed-like rod applied with godly wisdom, he will not die. And you shall swat him with the reed-like rod and rescue his life from Sheol, the netherworld, place of the dead. My son, if your heart is wise, my heart will also be glad. Yes, my heart will rejoice when your lips speak right things. That's funny. I like this. It doesn't say the right things. It just says right things. Like good, true things.
We can all desire for our kids to have, we all desire for our kids to have wise hearts. Nothing makes you prouder than watching your kid make the right decision, and a wise decision, rather. So, well, that'll wrap things up for the week, Chris. Let's hit the music and call it a week. I'd like to give a big shout out, as I always do, to my co-host, Chris, for everything he does making this show great.
Thank you.
Big shout out to Dr. Fishenheimer, our newest friend of the show. Thanks for being here. I'd also like to thank all of you for listening and sharing this show with your friends, neighbors, and just sticking with us through all of these weeks. Our mission is to encourage interaction, creativity, and conversation.
So even though today's show may have come to an end, that doesn't mean your discussions have to stop.
That's right. Don't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. We thank you for listening, and we hope you make it another
Great
day. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
All right.
Should be live. Alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Shall we let the sound go for a minute?
Nah, we don't have minutes.
All right.
The end.